Well, a good afternoon for baseball here at the new home of the Yankees, New Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx, as MLB The Show gets set for another edition of Major League Baseball. Today, baseball under the sun this Thursday afternoon, the finale of this four-game series, as it'll be the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler as we get set for what should be a good one. And Soup, we turn to you first. What will be the one thing we can keep an eye on here?
Well, Matt, we got ourselves a marquee pitching matchup here, so we could be looking at a real duel here. I think the key is going to be getting a run or two on the board in the early going, because they almost certainly will be hard to come by.
All right, Dave, thanks. We'll hear from Rex in a moment, but let's check out the starting lineup for the visiting Tigers in this one, and it's brought to us by State Farm. Call, click, or visit, and start saving today. Ryan Rayburn is the leadoff man. He's in center field. Carlos Guillen bats second in left field. Miguel Cabrera will bat third. He's at first base. After that is Brandon Inge. He'll be over at third. Cleet Thomas is in the fifth spot at DH today. Ramon Santiago will bat sixth and play second. Gerald Laird is behind the plate. He'll hit seventh. Don Kelly will bat eighth and be at short. Wilkin Ramirez will round things out. He is the right fielder. And set to face these guys is a 19-game winner from a year ago, three-time All-Star CC Sabathia. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a three-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a four-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Ryan Rayburn will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Now then, Ryan Rayburn.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. And the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
And he's looking pretty sharp here through his first two pitches.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's not what you'd consider a sweeping slider. That's a nasty slider. Tough to do anything with that.
Carlos Guillen will stand in.
Now then, Carlos Guillen.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
The 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And a nice play as he reaches up to grab it on the run for the second out.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
Miguel Cabrera will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Now then, Miguel Cabrera.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Nothing better for a pitcher than to get a 1-2-3 inning to begin a ball game.
So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. State Farm again has the starting lineup for the Yankees, and it looks like this. Leading things off is the young center fielder Curtis Granderson. In the two-hole, the captain, Derek Jeter. He'll, of course, play short. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez. He's over at third base. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Jorge Posada bats sixth behind the plate. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Nick Johnson will bat eighth and be the DH this afternoon. Randy Wynn will bat number 9. He is in left. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the 19-game winner from a year ago, the all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. And striding in now the center fielder Curtis Granderson to start the bottom of inning number 1.
Now batter, Curtis Granderson.
Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
And that's where you want to keep things early in this ball game. Pound that outside part of the plate.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
That's foul.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Derek Jeter will get his first shot at it here.
Now batter, Derek Jeter.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, a base hit.
And have a look. The catcher sets the target down around the knees, but this is a good low ball hitter, and he gets good wood on this one.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and here comes A-Rod.
Now batter, Alex Rodriguez.
Look at Jeter, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Foul.
1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the one Achilles heel for A-Rod is he will strike out quite a bit.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 1 inning in the books here with no score. Brandon Inge leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batter, Brandon Inge.
First pitch on the way. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
That's foul.
Another 0-2 coming. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Cleat Thomas is on deck. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Cleat Thomas will be the batter.
Now batting, Cleat Thomas.
Lays off the slider. Don't know quite where that missed, but it's 1-0.
That thing's moving pretty good at the end.
Two and 0. The 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. The 3-1 coming. And he misses. Ball 4.
Just never got into the flow of that at bat, so he'll try again with the next guy.
Ramon Santiago will be the batter.
Now batting, Ramon Santiago.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And he'll think about inside outing that thing if it's over the plate a bit more.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Cold strike on the outside corner as that zone seems to widen some. It's 1-2. Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2.
And even when you're missing low with the fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Throw is low, but good hands over there by Teixeira at first as he digs it out.
This is hard when your momentum is taking you one way and you got to throw another, but he was right on the money.
Gerald Laird steps in now.
Now batting, Gerald Laird.
throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
From the stretch. And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2. And this one is off the glove of Posada. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, somehow he just loses sight of this thing, and that'll allow the runner to get to third here with 2 down.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Full count offering on its way. Hit hard. Foul. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, it might be a good time to go out and try to settle him down because it looks like he's not concentrating.
Don Kelly will take his cuts now.
The batter, Don Kelly.
Taken outside for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. In for strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Mark Teixeira will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
This is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And after a very economical first, let's see if he mixes things up a bit.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. There's ball 3.
And one thing you don't want to do to start an inning is walk the leadoff guy on 4 straight.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. ground ball towards the hole. And a good throw gets him one gone. Robinson Cano digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And in fact will rattle against the wall now. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So a runner on second with one down now, and in steps Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. To go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Deceiving pitch there. Good job to hold up in time.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Good idea with the circle change, but he lays off and the count runs full. Nick Swisher waits on deck. Fouled back. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, that won't be lost on his teammates. That was a great at bat.
Nick Swisher will get his first cuts here.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here, as it would get him out of the inning.
Goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Guillen is going to have room, though, as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 men gone. Nick Johnson will stand in.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
And he buzzed him with that one a bit.
Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll do it for this half of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Wilkin Ramirez is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now batting, Wilkin Ramirez.
And that misses, ball 1.
A few more inches in, and that's a pitch he'll turn on.
Ball hit towards Jeter. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ryan Rayburn will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Now batting, Ryan Rayburn.
Lays off the slider. Don't know quite where that missed, but it's 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
Ball hit hard towards the hole. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Shut down the first couple innings, but they're officially into the hit column here in the third. Now they got to work on getting a few runs across.
Carlos Guillen will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Now batting, Carlos Guillen.
Sliced down the line at first. Jeter on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Pretty good job on the turn there. Have a look. But it just developed a little too slowly to get the double play.
Miguel Cabrera will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Now batting, Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that misses, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And now 1-2, you got to focus on putting something in play here.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Sign of a smart hitter right there.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jeter is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Randy Wynn makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
First pitch coming. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Swing and a ball pulled into right. And he will reach up to track this one down on the run as he's able to keep this one in his sights for the first out. Curtis Granderson will be the batter.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Hey, boy, you want to talk about a pitch you can handle. This is nothing more than a room service fastball, and he's not going to miss those.
Derek Jeter will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead, 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's not even close to the strike zone. It's past the catcher for ball 2. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball back up the middle, and a base hit for Jeter. Alex Rodriguez will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Got away with that one there, but he's going to continue to struggle if he keeps leaving pitches in the center of the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. Down the line, but this will kick foul. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
fastball, easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And a good two-strike pitch. Make him go up and get it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ramirez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Almost caught him leaning that time. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
That's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and popped sky high to the right side of the infield. Santiago will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Brandon Inge will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Now batting, Brandon Inge.
Ball 1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul.
Hello.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he makes the catch on the move as he's able to hang with this one for the first out. Cleet Thomas will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batting, Cleet Thomas.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Now the 1-1. And he misses, 2-1.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
On the ground is short. Up with it is Jeter. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. Ramon Santiago will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The batter, Ramon Santiago.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Robinson Cano will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Matty got him looking for the hard stuff out of the gates, and he swung right through it.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Base hit.
Aboard with the leadoff single, and the way things are shaping up, they're going to need to capitalize on every chance they get because they might not get too many.
Jorge Posada will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. Kelly will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Nick Swisher will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Pause, now the pitch. Ball one.
Boy, they could really use a double play ball here, but a strikeout wouldn't be too bad either.
Breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
And that's a good location coming back at his body there.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Cano holding. Here's the pitch. Here's one hit towards the hole. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
This is hard when your momentum is taking you one way and you got to throw another, but he was right on the money.
Nick Johnson will step in now.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Grounded foul.
That's foul.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. As a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Gerald Laird will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Now batting, Gerald Laird.
Swings under this one as he pops it high in the air toward the right side. And there's your first out of the inning. Don Kelly will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Now batting, Don Kelly.
Here's the first offering. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Line hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, just a hanging slider that time, right down the heart, in fact, and this is just whack for a base hit.
Wilkin Ramirez will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Wilkin Ramirez.
On the ground down the first base line. Base hit.
Well, and this lead could be in jeopardy as there are now 2 men on base, and he's working himself into trouble here.
Ryan Rayburn will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Now batting, Ryan Rayburn.
In there, and it's 0-1.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, with the slider, it's not necessarily the movement, it's the late movement. He goes to swing at this thing, and it's just not there anymore.
Carlos Guillen will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Carlos Guillen.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yep, calling a fairly wide strike zone here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Looking to throw to first by Sabathia. Has to dive, but he's back. Now a ball lined back over second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, here in the middle innings now, we're right back where we started from. Good at bat there, and we're all tied again.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Miguel Cabrera.
Hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner is in from second. 2 men on, 2 out, and digging in is the third baseman, Brandon Inge.
Now batting, Brandon Inge.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Tigers lead it 2-1. Randy Wynn will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1. Fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And at 95 miles an hour, that fastball will get up on you quick.
well hit to right. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Well, they shut these guys down to this point. He only allowed that third inning home run, and that has been it.
Curtis Granderson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, I think he's trying to hit another home run up there. Unfortunately, he winds up with another strikeout, his second of the afternoon.
Jeter will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run, and he has it to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. Detroit is out in front, 2-1. Clete Thomas will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting, Clete Thomas.
First pitch on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
And he's got that one up there at 94 miles an hour. That's tough to catch up with.
This misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ramon Santiago will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now batting, Ramon Santiago.
Line to left. And Wynn won't get there, score it as a single. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Nothing but goose eggs through the first 4 innings. Then they finally got to this guy in the 5th. They'll look for more now here in the 6th.
Javier Vasquez will come in and pitch now. Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in is the catcher, Gerald Laird. Fastball just misses for ball 1.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, I think they forgot about the runner on the back end there because he wisely moves up and gets himself into scoring position.
Don Kelly will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Don Kelly.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. But he is in there with a 2-run double.
Well, Matt, when everything's said and done, 2 runs come across on the play, and the batter does a heads-up job of getting over to second base.
Wilkin Ramirez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Wilkin Ramirez.
And that misses for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Fouled straight back. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Look back from Vasquez. His pitch. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Don't know how well you see this, but here's a look from Dirt Cam. And yeah, you can see right there, that's right on the inside corner. That's a tough pitch.
Ryan Rayburn will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Ryan Rayburn.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit out towards Cano at second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning, Tigers are out in front, 4-1. Alex Rodriguez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Consider yourself fortunate if you can get A-Rod to hit one on the ground. That was a good pitch.
Mark Teixeira will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far.
batting, Mark Teixeira.
And here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Is looked at for strike 2.
And this guy won't back down there out on the mound. Brought that one at 94 miles an hour.
Swinging a ball, bounced back up the middle. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
And Matt, look where this thing is. Bearing down and in. I tell you, no one likes the ball down there, but this is good wrist action here, and he handles it as well as you can.
So a runner at first now with one away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Boy, and hitters really hate seeing that thing run up and in like that.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. One that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
The 2-2 coming. And Laird can't find the handle on it as it gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Yeah, this really hurt because the chance for a double play here would have really been key.
One out and a runner on second base. Here's the full count offering. Hit hard but foul. Ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
And here it is again. He thinks the thing's low, but you can see pretty clearly that this thing comes right in at his knees. That's a good call.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, when you're throwing that hard, you can go ahead and throw it down the middle. They won't hit it.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Ball 2 now. fastball now for a called strike 2.
And that one's by him at 96 that time. Very tough to get around on heat that fast.
2 out here and a runner at second. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 4-1. Carlos Guillen will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Now batting, Carlos Guillen.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Vasquez ready with the 0-1. 1-1.
He'll leave that one alone.
And a foul ball straight back. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And guys, people talk a lot about Posada's bat, but this is a guy that's really learned how to call a ball game through the years. That's great work.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around.
Now batting, Miguel Cabrera.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Just no way to even try and get extended on that fastball down there.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
Take another look. Great pitch that just splinters the bat and gets the ground ball out.
Brandon Inge will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Brandon Inge.
Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. Foul. Like he lost the handle on a breaking pitch. 1-1. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. 1-2 now.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. On the ground to second. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Detroit is out in front, 4-1. Nick Swisher will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Boy, and even late in the ball game, Matt, he's still getting that fastball up in the mid-90s.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That thing's almost in the dugout. What are you swinging at?
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Ready with another 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And you talk about a pitch falling off the table. Watch this thing drop. That's nasty.
Nick Johnson will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. One strike. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. A leap, but that ball is gone. Home run.
So let's get a look at this one more time. This ball's running out of steam a little at the end, and the left fielder gives it a run, but he just can't pull it back. It was a good effort, though.
Randy Wynn will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
Here's the first offering. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Matt, over 100 pitches for him, so he's got to be just about at the end of his line.
Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
Payoff pitch coming. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up over the century mark in pitches now, as you see there. And when you start missing your mark and walking guys now, you can just about guarantee he's running out of gas. Turn the shower on.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now.
And this is where you hope for an umpire with a wide strike zone, but he did not get the call.
Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps Derek Jeter.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, most guys aren't looking changeup to begin an at-bat.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Third hit of the ball game for him. All of them singles, and he's certainly been a tough out to this point.
Phil Koch will be the new pitcher. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. Fouled back.
That's foul.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. He's ready now. The pitch. Ball 2.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2.
And with 2 out, that runner on first can get a little extra head start here.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Tigers lead this one 4-2. Clete Thomas will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Clete Thomas.
First pitch fastball there from Vasquez. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Setting up down and away that time. That's not a bad spot to miss.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. And a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
And let's take a look at this 1-2 pitch on swing track. He's probably gearing up for something off speed, because as you can see, he was way late on that fastball.
Ramon Santiago will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Now batting, Ramon Santiago.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Hello.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Gerald Laird will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now batting, Gerald Laird.
First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0.
And the infield's into double play depth here as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And boy, really getting pinched here as this is ruled low. 3-0. Don Kelly will be next, barring a double play ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 3-0 pitch. That's in there, 3-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Don Kelly will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat.
Now batting, Don Kelly.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tigers lead it 4-2. Mark Teixeira will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
First pitch on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Yeah, guys might chase a slider down and away, but not a fastball.
And that misses 2-0.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
On the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That's foul.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Robinson Cano will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Now batting. Robinson Cano.
Now here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
And I'll tell you, he better not start falling in love with that location because that's a spot where he's going to get burned.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And a slider misses here, 2 balls and a strike. And 1 now. Jorge Posada will be next. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Futeni is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Jorge Posada will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Not a bad idea to work him up and in here with that hard stuff.
Here's the 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. Detroit is out in front, 4-2. Jabba Chamberlain will come in and pitch now. Wilkin Ramirez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a soft liner. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Well, the leadoff man's aboard here, and when you're trailing late in the game, you've got to make sure you keep the deficit right where it is.
Ryan Rayburn will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now batting. Ryan Rayburn.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And 1.
Yeah, and 2-1's a good hit and run count. Let's see if they decide to put it on here.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Granderson is back, though, as he makes the catch on the track for the first out.
Boy, and he just missed that one. Even so, the center fielder had to retreat a ways before finally pulling it in.
Carlos Guillen will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Carlos Guillen.
First pitch coming. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Got to make sure at the plate you don't hit one on the ground here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. This one's hit on the ground, but foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Two-two pitch on the way. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Miguel Cabrera will be the batter.
Now batting, Miguel Cabrera.
And this is low, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And some trouble now for Jeter. But an excellent recovery as he throws his man out to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Tigers are out in front, 4-2. Nick Swisher will try again, 0 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Nick Swisher.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Down and away, ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, look at this thing. 2-seamer with some hair. That's tough to get a bat on.
Jose Valverde will be the new pitcher. Nick Johnson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batter, Nick Johnson.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. At the knees, ruled a ball. It's 1-1 now. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1. Misses. 3-1 now.
And we'll see if this pitcher can rally back here.
The 3-1 pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this is pulled in on the run. Good concentration, and there are 2 gone.
Good pitch that time, and they're down to their final out now.
Randy Wynn with the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Randy Wynn.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Foul toward the coaching box at third. 2 out, nobody on. Center field. Rayburn is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Boy, and a good pitch to end this thing as he just couldn't get enough oomph behind that swing.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
6 2/3 quality innings isn't bad, Matt. He needed a little help to get out of there in the 7th, but all in all, that was a pretty good performance on the mound.
So that'll just about wrap things up here in this one. For Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Once again, the final score. The Tigers win it 4-2. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.